Good afternoon, everyone. Hope all is well. And I'm very excited today to start off my Monday with this first live session of the week where we are going to be talking to a business entrepreneur who is going to be talking about business lead generation. So it's going to be absolutely amazing. Let me just send this over to Mr. Junior Miller, who will be joining us shortly, and he is going to be talking about how should a business generate leads, or what should the business do to go out and generate leads so that they can have better revenues coming in, better cash flow, and they go out and do the deal. So I want to know about it. I'm always hungry for leads, so it's going to be absolutely amazing to speak to this gentleman to give his insight on how to go about and generate leads for the business. So we've got Mr. Miller here. Let's just send this over. The Ordinary Landlord, good to have you back. Not seen you on my live for a while, but it's good to have you here. Let's just wait for, here we go.
Can you hear me clearly?
Junior Miller.
Yeah, can you hear me? Yeah.
I can hear you well, but your image is a bit blurred out. It's a bit pixelated.
Is it working now?
It's working. I can see you well, but it's a bit pixelated. So maybe it's the internet or something.
Should I let me try go off and try come on back online?
Sure, no problem.
Okay.
Sorry, we're just going through some technical difficulties. We should have Junior Miller back on here again. Wow, so many people live on my live session. Great to have you all. Any questions about lead generation, do put them in here. It would be good to answer those questions. I've got some questions as well of how to generate leads for your business. You know, a lot of people talk about Facebook leads and Instagram and LinkedIn, emails, but are those leads real? Wait till you find out. Let's get Junior Miller on here. Sorry, guys. Sorry about the wait. Here we are. Good. It's better.
Yeah.
It's better.
Is it better?
It's better.
Okay.
So,
Great.
thank you so much for coming on here, Junior. It's good to have you here. Thank you so much for taking out your time to come on here and to discuss of how to generate leads for your business. So it's great to have you on.
Okay. So where should we actually start?
Well, we're going to start now. So the question that I wanted to ask you is, I asked this to all my guests that come on here.
Okay.
Would you like to go ahead and introduce yourself as to who you are and what you do?
Okay, brilliant. So my name is Junior Miller. I'm the founder and CEO of Lead Solution Marketing, and we are working like on coaches, e-commerce brands, and
So you do all of that stuff. Good stuff.
And do like few private investments and stuff like that.
So you've got your hands into a lot of things as an entrepreneur. It's good to see. It's good to see you doing that.
Yeah.
Before we move forward with the conversation, Junior, what I want to, you're a pretty young guy as well, like myself. But I do ask this to all my guests that, you know, when we're growing up as school going kids or college going or university going, we always have a transition of careers in our life. Like when we grow up as kids, we possibly want to be a lawyer or a doctor or an architect, you know, an engineer, you know, all that kind of stuff that comes to our head. What is it that you aspired to become when you grew up?
Great question.
Have I put you on the spot out here?
Yeah, no, no, that's a great question. It's a great question. Is the connection freeze?
It's all right. Go on. It'll come back up again. Hello.
Yeah, can you hear me? Yeah.
Yep. Yep. All is good.
Um, I think your screen is loading. I'm not. Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, yeah. Can you hear
Yes,
me?
I can hear you well.
Okay, yeah. To be honest, I always want to get into business because I'm from like a business family background. To be honest, yeah, I always want to do like getting like some sort of business, but I never really actually know like what exactly I wanted to do.
Okay.
Yeah, I dabble in like loads of different stuff. Used to do like eBay, sell whatever I can, and yeah, I just dabble all over, to be honest. And then I think then from a few years ago, I get into like marketing,
Okay.
and then actually start, yeah, seeing a few success with it. Then actually start studying it in depth and start getting into it, yeah, and start. That's where I entire build my company, yeah.
So, I mean, you mentioned that you were into eBay and Amazon and you were
Hmm.
into building
Yeah.
your marketing company and everything. How was it while you were selling on eBay and Amazon, and how are you still doing it right now? And have you seen a great change in that sort of marketing I mean, in that selling forum of Amazon and eBay, of how they are moving things forward in their industry? Has that been affecting you?
Hmm.
So if you can take me through a few steps of from when you started to where you are today with that, it'd be great to share that with the audience.
Okay. So yeah, like say when I was like around like 15, 16, let's say I would say late 16, I
Okay.
started like post on eBay and stuff like that. Never really see like a lot of great success, but yeah. But then I start getting to like Amazon fulfillment, like yeah, Amazon FBA and stuff like that. Then yeah, that's when I
Okay.
done the
And
transition.
and how long did you
So
carry
and
that
learn the
on
marketing.
for?
Just learn marketing. I never really continue much on the eBay side, but I continue on the Amazon side because I see like it's less hands off.
Okay.
Like I don't have to be going to postage and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Literally get my products into Amazon. It's like automated, and I like automating stuff. That's my key.
So
I like to automate
are
stuff
you like a drop shipper kind of thing
on like eBay.
on eBay and Amazon?
Yeah, no, on the eBay side, I used to do like drop shipping side, but on the Amazon, it's like fulfillment by Amazon, where I find a supplier in from China, ship my products
To
to
Amazon
Amazon,
directly,
and
and then
Amazon,
they go on with the packaging
yeah,
and everything, and they send it over to.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Is it? I mean, do you look at the reason for you to do that is that convenience, or is that, I mean, less headache in terms of doing it yourself, getting the product in, packaging it yourself, sending it to the client, or is it convenient the
Mm,
fact that Amazon send it and then they can deal with all the
mhm.
later headache? I mean, if there are any bad reviews or anything like
Yeah,
that for the product, so Amazon then deals with it.
yeah, like yeah, it's yeah more to focus on that side. It's less hands-on and time, because I really value my time mostly. And from I start getting to my marketing agencies, like kind of take up a bit more of my time
Okay.
because I have to deal with like clients stuff and so on so forth. Yeah,
Okay. Great stuff. And then when did you get into marketing?
but
Sorry.
um, say like late, well late. Then I was like late 19, yeah, 18, late, yeah, around I was saying late 18, 19, going towards 19.
And
Yeah,
that's when you started your marketing project and lead generation, helping businesses and
yeah,
companies of getting those leads in. Can you take me through the
yeah.
process of how you go out and pitch to a business, and what is it that you do for a business for lead generation?
Mhm. Okay, okay. So first thing first, I need to know like my type of like profile main pain point basically. 'Cause obviously, if I cannot find that pain point, there's no way that client will actually want to start a
Of
conversation
course,
or trying to find a solution to that
of
problem.
course.
So for me, basically, I find my client main pain points, and it's either lack of leads, quality of leads, and that's where I got them hooked, and that's where enter. book an appointment, and that's where they talk to either me or one of the guys that work with me closely.
Okay. And
So it's yeah,
what sort of pain points do you look at? You mentioned that not enough leads or not the quality of leads. I mean, what
yeah,
what do you count as quality of leads? I mean, I've also been on Facebook and I've also generated leads for my
mhm,
company, but those leads have never, I mean, most of the deals that I do are with the people
yeah,
that I've done business
referral,
with
yeah,
in the past, that have been referred to
yeah,
me, or
hmm,
even new ones, but that will be direct contact from social media. They get in
yeah,
contact with me. Now, when I've taken a
hmm,
lead generation company on board,
yeah,
the leads are not as great as they should be. I mean, even though, I mean, I just did a campaign
yeah,
right now, for example, on Facebook, right, for a luxury six-bedroom house
hmm,
in
yeah,
in North London, and I
hmm,
started getting people telling me that I want to rent a property in Croydon, and I want to rent a property in South
hmm,
London, and I want to rent a property in Knightsbridge. Okay, yes, fair enough. Those leads are coming in, but the point is those leads are
hmm,
not targeted to those properties
yeah,
that I want them to generate leads for. So how can businesses look
yeah.
at all of these things, and how can they sort of get those quality leads in? And what do you do to enhance those leads for businesses?
I ask anyone like a sequence of question when they're coming through my funnel basically before they actually book an appointment. If no one's not going to actually take the time to answer like few questions, that means you're not really serious. So I ask like anyone comes through my funnel, I ask them like a sequence of questions, and then they go towards actually booking an appointment with
And
me.
what's those
And
what
I
are the
got a team of,
sequence of questions that you ask them on your funnels?
I make sure like I find out their website, total revenue. Cause we basically we qualify them before they actually like book an appointment.
Okay.
Hmm.
And I mean,
So you're gonna need to ask them like,
and these, I mean, obviously you might have a long list of questions, right? So what are those questions that you ask them, if you can share them with me out here?
yeah, see like I don't like find out their website, how much their current like revenue. Some people may put like a bit the revenue, what the current goals, where did they found out about us, and yeah, a few different more questions. Yeah,
And then when they come to you, then how do you kind of talk to them in terms of getting that business in? And what do you do for that company after? I mean, how do you go out and
hmm,
generate those leads for them?
yeah. We're gonna basically have like a discovery call. It's basically like, gonna be like a conversation basically, cause I'm here like to build a live conversation with the potential like client if they decide to move forward and see if we are a right fit and if actually they're actually a right fit as well. Cause yeah, so we need to have that conversation like as when you would go to the doctor and you want to speak to the doctor, it's just like a free consultation and see if we're actually like a right fit.
Understood. And then how do you go out and generate
Hmm.
those leads? What are the tools that you use, or softwares or funnels that you
Yeah,
use to
yeah.
generate those leads for them?
We build out like custom funnel with click funnel, and we help them like tailor their offer, help them like find out their main pain points for their potential alien they want to like actually reach out to actually, cause each different business gonna have like a different sort of like funnel basic, cause it's not like a one funnel for all business. That's never gonna happen. So some maybe was gonna go to like a webinar, someone actually booked one appointment straight away after watching like a few 15-minute video. It's all different type of sequence. Some maybe want to just to go towards like selling a book. So it's loads of different factors to it here. And that's where the consultation, like free discovery calls, gonna see like how they actually go through the entire funnel to see actually go to the end goal basically.
And how do you qualify these leads? I mean, okay, they're filled in your funnel page, they're filled in all the questions that you've
Mhm,
mentioned, but then how do you qualify that, and how do you give that qualified lead to the business that, look, this person came and wanted this is what they've asked for, this is your lead
mhm,
here, go and do business with them.
mhm. we've been trying like doing like a chat box sequence now where to have someone enter like the chat box on Facebook, because some people is more open to having like a conversation with someone on Facebook. So we're doing like a chat box sequence now where they have like a
So like
conversation
a
and like pre-qualify.
live chat kind of option. No, I
Yeah,
understand
yeah,
that, but what
and
I'm trying
qualify.
to ask is how do you qualify that lead?
Yeah. Could you read that for me? I cannot really hear
I
you clearly.
mentioned
Break up.
how do you qualify that that lead is a genuine lead?
Yeah, for the entire business we're gonna go
Yeah,
to. For like for my business or
for
for
the
the
customer's
actual like
business.
business owner. Yeah, they're gonna need to have like find out all those questions, and that's where me and that business owner we're gonna have like a few questions they may ask that like lead before they actually book an appointment.
But like I just mentioned earlier, that when I got these leads generated on a certain property that I had, those leads were not qualified. They were just given to me that, okay, number is here, email is
Yeah,
here, they contacted you for
yeah,
this property. But when I called them up,
yeah,
they, as I mentioned, they were looking for properties in, in South London and Croydon. So how do you
yeah.
qualify that?
Yeah, because you're making the process way too easy. That's why you need to like ask them like few questions that's gonna be like direct to the actually offer you're trying to sell that potential lead. You're making the process way too easy. A lot of business owners having the challenge like getting like lack of quality leads. They're making the process actually too easy. Having a loads of leads, yeah, that's great. But if there's no one that actually can afford your service, what's the point? That's why you shouldn't make the process like way too
Yeah.
easy to actually, yeah. So that's why what we actually do, we make sure we ask them questions and bring them through like a few steps on the overall end goal. Actually, who's actually serious is actually going to go to the end of the
Absolutely.
sequence. Yeah,
Cool. We've got a question here
yeah.
from the ordinary landlord. He's asking, how would that work for a business that have a mix of customers?
Mix. Could you explain? Yeah.
Mix of customers. So how would you, I mean, like as a realtor agent dealing with properties in London and the UK, I have buyers from the UK, I have buyers from the Middle East, I have buyers from China. How would you tailor that lead sort of funnel to all those customers that, you know, would you do a different kind of funnel for each sort of region or country, or do you have a simple forward funnel for everyone?
No, 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 you can actually just say if you're using like a sequence, click funnel, you literally can just duplicate the funnel and target like say you want to target people in like certain area within
Okay.
London. You can on the Facebook you can only target person within those
Okay.
area and say for the next funnel link you're only targeting person in that exact area. So yeah,
So that's how you would.
you can do like in-depth targeting yeah, in-depth targeting on Facebook. Because I'm running funnel in Canada, in the US, and that's where most of my client base are like in America and like a few clients actually in the UK.
Okay. Got you. But
Because I run ads in America, Canada, and UK.
and let's say if someone wanted your service, what are the management costs
Mhm.
that you have uh, for your company? I mean, how much do you charge a business uh, as your management costs, and how much do you charge the business for generating leads? I mean, obviously the ad costs and everything is dependent on their marketing campaigns,
Mhm.
but how much do you charge
Mhm.
them to manage all of this for them, for their business?
I need to actually like talk to them and see like which best results actually going to be for the actual business owner. It's very hard just to say that's offer going to be work best for you, and yeah, so we need to have like a conversation, like see what results are, which area you should advertise that's going to give you like the best results. You cannot really just say you should advertise there. Yeah, it's all about having a conversation, see what we think would be work best for
And
you
those
within your
and
business.
those management costs also come on the fact that you speak to them, and then depends on how much work they want, then you give them a right
Yeah,
price or whatever set price is.
yeah,
Great stuff.
that's correct. Yeah,
Super. Good to know
yeah,
about that. And thank you so much for coming on here and sharing that
hmm
information with us. But it was good to know of
yeah,
how to go on and generate a funnel for your company, and use the right methods to qualify the right leads to do the deals. That's what it's about in business.
Yeah.
But before you go, Junior,
It's really great.
go ahead.
Yeah, it's really great it's really great what you're actually doing as well. You should actually keep it up. It's really great what you're doing.
Appreciate
It's
it.
still really
Thank you
great.
so much.
Yeah, definitely.
Before
You're
you
welcome.
go, I do this with all my guests again that come on here. What positive advice would you like to share with the world today? We're going through all this negative sentiment that we have in front of us. What sort of positive advice would you like to share with them so that they can take that on board and move forward in life?
Just really think outside the box and be creative, and don't be afraid to take a risk, to be honest. Yeah, you never know what may happen.
Absolutely. Absolutely. But thank you
Yeah,
so much for coming on here, Junior. It's a pleasure to have you.
yeah, great. Enjoy the rest of your day as evening. Yeah, I
Super.
should say.
Super.
Yeah,
Take care.
take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Take care.
So that was Junior Miller discussing about lead generation, about funnels, and how to apply those funnels to generate the right leads, to do the right business deals for your business. Great stuff. Thank you so much to Junior for coming on here and sharing all of that knowledge with us. And thank you to all the viewers that tuned in. It's a pleasure to have you on. Tune in tomorrow where we are going to be live with a cosmetic company and also an agent all the way from Cyprus who's going to be talking about properties, the real estate market in Cyprus. And one thing I do want to ask him also is the golden visa thing. So do join me tomorrow. Thank you so much to everyone. Take care. Bye-bye.